Hi there, thanks very much for tuning in. In this video we'll take a quick look at a valuable business tool which really all local businesses ought to be using. It's Google Plus Local, and this can really help with your search engine optimization. It's tied in with Google Maps, so when people Google a particular set of keywords which relate to a local business, you've got a better chance of ranking high in the search engine. I can give you a quick example of that now. The first thing to do is make sure that you're signed out of Google, because if you're signed in, that actually skews your results, because Google know what you've looked at in the past and they can actually show results which they think you're interested in, so they're not objective. So make sure that you're signed out if you perform any experiments. But anyway, let's do a quick search for Ilkeston kitchens. Okay, so we've got a few sponsored results there. They're Google adverts which people have paid for. There's a few high-ranking websites. Osborne's of Ilkeston. Okay, they've probably been around for years, which is why they're ranking highly. But then you've got your Google Plus Local results, and notice that while they're not bang at the top of the results page, they are pretty high, and it's worth pointing out the difference between Google Plus Local and Google Plus brand pages. They're two different things. Google Plus Local is if you have a physical location, whereas Google Plus brands, that's more for public figures, personalities, musicians, organizations, entities. So this is Google Plus Local, and look at how the emphasis is on the Google map, reviews, customer feedback, etc. And then look at Google Plus for brands, which is, public figures, personalities, that kind of thing. There's no reason why I can't have both. I've got both. If I'll just show you very quickly, here's my brand page and here's my local page. There's no reason why you can't have both. Maybe you should try having both and, post content to both of those pages, as long as you don't divide your focus too much. So Google Plus Local is tied in with Google Maps, and all businesses that have registered as a Google Plus Local page will get a marker on the map. So if I was to just go for Ilkeston kitchens again, you can see that there's several businesses on the map. Not many. I mean, I bet there's a lot of businesses that are not listed which don't even know about Google Plus Local. And it also shows businesses from further afield. So, you've got Nottingham and Derby over here. One of the best features about Google Plus Local is that you can actually connect your website with your Google Plus Local page. I'll give you a quick example. Let's just do a search for Ilkeston carpets. Okay, so here's a few of the top results that Google thinks is the most relevant to that particular keyword search, but then of course they show their Google Plus Local results quite high up in the search engine. And a lot of these businesses, you can see that if you hover over this where it says United Carpets and Beds, if you hover over that and look down here on the left hand side at the very bottom left corner of the browser, you can see it says unitedcarpetsandbeds.com. So when I click that link, I will go to their website. See? And the Google Plus page is just underneath there, so you can click that. And they haven't got much on their Google Plus Local. They should really get some reviews on there. Look, review summary, be the first to review. No one's done that yet. But you can see here, look, this Chris Olsen's Carpet Supplies, he hasn't registered his website with the Google Plus page, so when I click this it will only go through to his Google Plus. That's not a bad thing. I mean, in some cases you might not need a website in order to sell your products and services, but it's better if you do link your website. If you get a website and link it, that's better. So on your Google Plus page, which you can customize by the way, like this, you've got your contact information, you've got a map, you can specify exactly where you are, You can add as many phone numbers as you want. You can add a landline. You can add a mobile number. You can add like an 0800 number or something if you want. You can pick a category. You can choose your opening hours, your availability. You can include an about statement, so you can say who you are, what you do, where you're from. You can link specific pages as well. If you can see what this guy's done, it says get in touch now, and if you again look in the bottom left corner, it will show you what this link leads to, and it leads to a contact page. Again, there's the map listing, and you can get in touch. So it's always good to customize these pages and include a call to action as well. He's saying please like us on Facebook. I'm going to try and find a Google Plus page which has reviews on it. By the way, this bright carpet's this is one of my clients, Carl his name is. I designed this for him, I customized it. He hasn't got any reviews yet, so I'm going to mention this to him. I'll see if he can speak to some of his customers, past or present, and get them to leave a review. Let's see if we can find... Oh, here we go. Chris Olsen's actually got a review. I didn't see that the first time. Let's see what the review is. Excellent service, very satisfied. Professional fitting, looks great, we'll use again. Now, if you can get a few of those on your Google Plus local page, I mean, that's great, because Google are probably more likely to think, aha, this Google Plus local listing has got positive reviews. Let's show that instead of such and such who hasn't got any reviews. So Google likes content, and I'll say this about Google: if it's Google content, then they're going to definitely show that, definitely, because it's advertising their platform as well as advertising the business in question. Another benefit is YouTube, and you can integrate. Carl hasn't got any videos yet, but Sarita has. This is Sarita's page. She's got a YouTube which is linked. So in order to use YouTube, you first have to get a Google Plus page. Whether or not that's Google Plus local or Google Plus for brands is up to you. When I originally signed up for Google Plus, I signed up for the Google Plus brand page, and then I created a YouTube channel. So whenever I use YouTube, what it's doing is it's automatically posting my videos from YouTube back to the Google Plus brand page. So if I click YouTube, you can see here, these are all the videos that I've uploaded to YouTube, which have been aggregated with my Google Plus brand page. So why would you use YouTube at all is the question, and there's a very good reason that all businesses, in my opinion, should use YouTube, and there's three main reasons. Number one, YouTube video is very engaging, it's cost effective, and it's a very low priced way of marketing your business. And it's for most people, it's easier for them to press play and watch the video instead of having to read hundreds or even thousands of words on a page. And you can create all kinds of video content, whether it's you talking to the camera and uploading that, or it could be an image slideshow set to music. It could be a video like the one that you're watching now, with me talking to you directly with a voiceover. I mean, it's kind of almost all the benefits of TV and radio put together on demand, and it's very, very cost effective to do that. Number two, whenever you upload videos, the video is automatically posted to the Google Plus page newsfeed. So not only does each video get posted here automatically, if I go to posts and scroll down. When did I last post a video? Here we go. The last time I posted a video was on February the 23rd, 2014. In fact, that's not true, because this video, if you're watching it now, this will be the latest video that's been posted. So this will be the top of the news feed on the 20th of March 2014. Number three is that YouTube videos can actually rank quite highly in the search engines, but that's assuming that you're targeting a very uncompetitive and specific niche. So if, let's say for example, somebody is looking for your business and they're not just typing in general keywords, let's say they're looking for you, they want to find out about you because, I don't know, let's say somebody's recommended your business and they think, oh okay, so I'll have a look in Google, which most people do nowadays anyway. So let's say for example you're looking for an Indian takeaway. In fact, there's an Indian Agra Ilkeston. I produced a YouTube video for this business, and usually if you have got a YouTube video uploaded, it does appear. Agra Ilkeston, depends what keywords you use. There it is. That's only a 52-second video and it's very basic. And that is connected to the Ilkeston fast food Google Plus brand page, which I have set up. I would recommend that Agra, the business, get their own YouTube channel, but first of course I've got to get a Google Plus. Whether or not that's Google Plus brand page or Google Plus local is up to them. I would say Google Plus local. So create good video content and use YouTube, and if you're the only business in a locale, in a geographic location doing that, then you've got a bit of an edge over the competitors who either don't do it or can't be bothered to do it. So remember, Google Plus is part of the equation. If you want to use YouTube, you have to use Google Plus, and there's a potential long-term strategy there if you work it. So that's pretty much Google Plus in a nutshell. I mean, there's lots of various features, as you can see. You can upload photos and things like that. You can write status updates. Carl has posted something about how to get wine stains out of a carpet, which is, it's good to post things like that. It kind of lets people know that you care rather than just advertising all the time. Now, a lot of local businesses don't realise that Google Plus exists, and they're missing out. But the other side of the coin is that a lot of businesses have already got a Google Plus local page, but they don't actually realise they've got a Google Plus local page. And the reason is that Google, being the world's biggest search engine with the world's largest index, they will go through their own database and look for business information, local business information. And if they can find a business name, a phone number and an address, they will create automatically, they will create a Google Plus local listing for that business and just put it in their data, they would rank it. So in the past I've been searching for, say, local carpet fitters in Nottingham, and quite often I've stumbled across Google Plus listings which they don't even know they've got, and in some cases the phone number's wrong, so I have to then go looking for a phone number which is correct, which means I have to leave the Google Plus local listing and go looking around elsewhere on the internet, trying my luck with other phone numbers until I finally get through to the guy and I'll say, you'll never guess how long it took me to find your phone number. And they'll go, oh yeah, and then that's it, you know, and they then realise that they've got this Google Plus local listing. Let me try and find something. I forget what the guy's name is. It was in Nottingham, and he was a kitchen fitter. Let me just try Nottingham kitchen. What was his name? It was Bill, I think. Nottingham kitchen fitter, was it? Nottingham kitchen fitter. This is an example of an automatically created Google Plus local. I've found it now. I was struggling to remember who the guy was, and I found it. I think this number is correct because I spoke to him, and I've saved his phone number, and we're going to talk about it in the future. But he didn't even realise he had this Google Plus local listing. I phoned him up and I said, do you know what Google Plus local is? And he said no, straight away. I don't know what you're talking about. So I explained what it was, and you know, that I found his phone number online, and that it was a high ranking listing. It was at the time anyway. It might not be so much now, I don't know, but I forgot what the keywords were that I used to find it, but I stumbled across this listing, and it became apparent to me that this was an automatically generated listing, that he hadn't published this, and certainly nobody he knew had done so. So what he would need to do now is claim this listing, and there should be a button somewhere which says, is this your listing? Claim now. Edit details, maybe that's... here we go. Is this your business? Manage page. Right, okay. So you can edit this, or you can make comments like it's permanently closed or it's a duplicate, and if you check any of these boxes and submit it to Google, they will manually review the listing and decide whether or not it should be taken offline or left online. So let's say I am Bill and this is my business. So you would click manage your page, and then it asks you to sign in or create an account. You probably have to create an account, a brand new account, and then you would go through a verification process where you fill out your new address if you've got a new address, or if you're at the same address, you just confirm that that is your address. And then Google sends you a PIN number in the mail, in the postal mail. You should get a postcard with a PIN number, and you would use that to verify your listing. And once it's verified, you're free to make edits and changes, and you can of course then go ahead and customize the page. You can link the website like I was talking about earlier, you can register for a YouTube, etc. And that's the way to do it. And it's definitely worth getting yourself listed. It's absolutely worth it. In fact, I'd say it's a no-brainer. I insist that everybody does it, because without it, you just don't, you're not, it's like Google are giving you a leg up. It's like they're allowing you to piggyback off their popular service. Remember, it's Google's search engine. It's their platform. And because it's their house, it's their rules. Because it's their sandpit, they want to play with their toys. They're certainly not going to show results from Yahoo. If Yahoo had a local business listing service, well, if you're searching in Google, you're not going to get Yahoo, are you? Of course not. Yahoo are Google's competitors. So Google favour their own products and services. Apparently they were criticised by the European Union for doing this, and apparently Google have been ordered to stop having such a market monopoly and start returning results from other providers. So that's it for today. Thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you get something of value out of this information. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that by clicking the subscribe button, which I'm going to show on the screen right now. So click that button and that will subscribe you to my YouTube channel. Of course, if you want to subscribe to YouTube, you need to first get a YouTube channel, and in order to do that you've got to get a Google+. But there's no question that they do favour those results in the search engine, so you might as well jump on the bandwagon and make the most of it. Thanks ever so much. Talk to you again soon.